Because like, especially like your mom is funny because like your dad always cooked a lot of times when we were growing up. And then your mom would be like, she'd have this dish like that. It was not curry, but it was that. It was a chicken dish. It was like a I think it's a Chinese dish or.
Chicken adobo?
Yeah, that changed. Like when you have dishes where you never heard of it before.
I can't believe you liked it because it was so spicy. It's a spicy dish.
Yeah, but it was one of those where it was like a flavored spicy, you know.
Yeah.
Not where it's like almost here to kick you in the nuts kind of thing.
Alright, let's peel this onion real quick. Try not to die.
So your family has the the recipe, but what's something? Because you said you're putting some cayenne pepper in it today to kind of change it up. Is there anything else that you're gonna add?
Probably not. Maybe a little garlic powder. This onion is being really not cool.
That should be good.
Yeah, we actually got the recipe from. So when my brother graduated from college, we went up north to Oregon, and we stayed in an Airbnb. And literally, this Airbnb, it was out of like, what's that chick's name that runs like the house flipping show on HGTV? She's like super famous.
Is it the Flip and Flop people or
something like that?
Well, because there was a couple that was together. It was they were actually based in Orange County.
No.
Oh, them. Yeah, it was Tariq and Christine. Christine was the blonde.
No, she's brunette.
She's like
Okay, sure.
Yeah, but like
HGTV flip me.
Yeah, Gaines, I think. Joanna Gaines.
Oh, yeah, she found it.
Yeah, so she, like, this house we stayed at was like out of one of her books. Like, it was literally copy and pasted, and like it was really nice. And the lady there, this was her recipe, and my mom was like, "This is so good. Can you write it down for us?"
Oh,
and
nice.
so that's how we got this recipe, which is really cool, really good. Alright, so I don't know if anybody remembers how I explained how to dice an onion. So you're gonna go vertical on the onion.
I'm so bad at this, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
My
just go
wife does this.
yeah, vertical on the onion, and then horizontal across those stitches. Make sure you keep the root intact, and then you just up and down, and nice and easy dice.
Spend me a hot knife.
Oh yeah, let me flip it into your mouth.
That looks really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I like sharp knives. Makes it all easy. Maybe even sharper, honestly.
Yeah, you're doing a killer job there.
Yeah.
That's like the one part I've always not liked about cooking is chopping. I don't like chopping and dicing. There's not.
Just gotta make it easy on yourself.
Yeah, I would pay somebody to do that for me and then do the rest of it. I like the squirting and the rubbing.
What are you describing?
Of course, pork ribs prep. That's what I'm describing.
Ah, okay. Just making sure. Yeah. What's funny is I can chop onions, but I can't transfer them to a bowl. That's what I saw. Stressing me out.
You just go all Gordon Ramsay on us.
Yeah. Motherfucker!
Some of his lines are epic.
Yeah. Do you ever watch like Nick Kitchen Nightmares?
No, but I've watched like you know how like you do this with movies, which like still this is one thing about you that like I still find crazy. But I'll be like, have you seen this movie? And you're like, no, but I've watched like YouTube clips of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, like that's not the essence. But
That's not how it works.
I'm gonna spin this back on you. That's the I watched so many like TikTok or YouTube videos of it where I feel like I want to watch it actually to give it its due.
Yeah.
Because like Hoarders, like we talked about Hoarders recently, and like I finally started watching Hoarders, and it
That's my favorite show.
yeah that's like
It makes me feel so good about myself.
yeah, it's a combination where I'm like, man, I feel for these people like tremendously.
Yeah.
I feel for everybody in the situation. I guess like them, but then but also I would say I would also say like the people with their property around the place.
Yeah.
The property value there is probably like.
Well, they're the ones that call the cops on them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, imagine if your home literally lost a lot of its value because of this one neighbor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's money. So I get it. I get why that like. But it's hard. Like the first episode we watched was a guy where he sounded like I think I told you he sounded like me, and my wife was like laughing the whole time because he's like. This is not American to come here.
Oh, I think I've seen this one. I have the right to own my stuff.
Yeah. Like, and I was like, oh my lord. Because I said it. I was like, I agree. Like, I was like, technically it's all his, but then I just said they should build like a giant wall around him. Like, it almost looks like a prison. Like, it's like a 50 or 100 foot wall. Like, almost castle like. Praying that, knock on wood here, that the camera doesn't freeze because.
I'll fix it. Do you have garlic powder?
We have it right here. But we have a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
perfect.
Gotta see that mixture, boy.
Yeah. I'll show the camera here in a sec. Nice and easy.
Yeah, a lot of things, it's funny, as I get comfortable cooking it, oh, damn. It's so good.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise! Fried mayonnaise!
I can use this, right?
Yeah, you can use that or the other one. I'll give you a couple options there. Yeah. I'll give you Mickey Mouse's hand. Alright. Fried mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. Do you hear people say mayonnaise? Mayonnaise?
I love mayonnaise, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, like I think it's like such a good base. Because like you know like a Chipotle mayo, and like you could just go with so many different routes with it.
Yeah, I don't really like mayonnaise. I like aioli.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
fancy.
there you go.
It's fancy mayonnaise.
Gotta help out my buddy here.
Yeah. So we got one of these where we can just pull this out. Nice and drained. Don't burn myself. Hot water. And we're gonna refill this with cold water. Bring this temperature down. How you doing?
The cameraman right now.
Oh yeah.
So pretty much what
Yeah,
to
so-
walk us through this.
Yeah, gonna be filling it with cold water to bring the macaroni down to a good level or a cold level so that it doesn't melt the mayonnaise, and then it gets it nice and cold so it so the mayonnaise kind of grips onto the macaroni. So I'm just gonna go with some ice water. TSP Black. And then we're going to set this aside. Where was the thing I was using? Nice. This could probably be colder, honestly.
What was the guy? It was Tevin, right? Tevin Jenkins. Or what was his name?
Tevin Jenkins,
Yeah, Tevin. Yeah, coach, that's who we drafted. It was like Tevin Jenkins. We drafted that, and then we drafted another guy that was like in the 6th round that kept falling. And then, yeah, because Tevin Jenkins was one, but there was another guy that like it was almost crazy that he went to the 6th round and the Bears had gotten him.
Yeah.
Like he just kept falling. So they're really like optimistic about this one guy. They actually dropped Leno. He was the one that had all those issues with guarding Cutler and guarding Cutler and then Mitch, and like I don't know if you ever recall with him.
All right, so just gonna set this off to the side.
Yeah, I don't know if you recall. We actually had he would always get like holding issues. And
I remember you were mad at one offensive line. Was that?
Yeah,
him?
it was Leno. Yeah, he rubbed me wrong. So that's it. Are we?
I'm gonna get out the mayonnaise now.
Start mixing it.
Yeah.
How long does that usually chill for?
Usually chill for an hour, but
We're doing a crash course.
we're doing a crash course. Yeah.
We can let it sit. Well, do you want to let it sit for a little while? While we can switch it to me doing the barbecue, and that gives you some time.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know how to switch.
So I'm just gonna toss. Alrighty. I'm just gonna toss our macaroni mixing bowl. And grab my mayo mixture.
Yum yum.
Hopefully this comes out good.
I'm pumped for this one.
I hope it comes out good because I know you really love it.
I spit it out on your face. I think you did well. It looks really good so far.
Does it look right?
Yeah. If anything, like I think it looks like you did a perfect amount. Because from experience, your mom did really light, but it's one of those things where I don't even if you went too much, I think you're more than good. You know what I'm saying? That looks really good. Is Mama on here? No. Yeah, she needs to see her son at work here.
All right, fingers crossed.
This is the latest I've eaten in a while, by the way. Yeah, it's a pump.
Are you having a saran
The answer is no. The only thing that I do have is well, you can your falls right there. Yeah, for sure. Dude, you turned on. Good boy. He's such a smart boy. Good boy. I gotta feed you. Playing Tetris with my fridge.